depending on your location. It's Adekomi again with the handle Adekomi underscore inspire. Trust you guys, trust you all are enjoying your day, and especially to my audience, the Sickle Cell Warriors. I trust you guys are doing fine. Hope you guys are doing fine, right? And hope you are all taking good care of yourself, your health. Remember, at any point in time, health is wealth. Listen, be it the physical health or the mental health, health is always wealth. Okay, all right. I'll be talking on how sickle cell functions. The sickle cell, that sickle cell shape, how it functions in the body system, all together. But before I go into that, you have to understand that, you see, let me use this medium to sound a note of warning to lovers, that their genotype are not medically compatible. Now, not because your genotype is not medically compatible, not because by the time you guys get married or you guys start meeting with each other, instead you guys start making love, not because there's gonna be any challenge on you as a person, be it the man or the woman. But you have to consider the children. You see, you have to put the children into consideration. And by the time you do not put those children into consideration, the offspring that will be coming out of the union, are you getting it? You will be seeing what happens or what uh, pain you're about to put those children into. Now, you need no one to tell you right now. There has been a lot of counseling, for a lot of videos online that's educate you. You can go on Google, go on YouTube, just look at genotypes that can match. And you have to understand that the only genotype, especially in this part of the world that we have, the only genotype that matches with any other genotype when it comes to marriage is AA. AA is the only one free to get married to anybody. We have the genotypes, let me list them for you. We have the AA, we have the AS, we have AC, we have SS, we have SC, and we have CC. I come again. We have AA, we have AS, we have AC, we have SS, we have SC, and we have CC. Now, I'm not arranging them probably in order of strength, no. In fact, this is the way I personally arrange them. AA as number one, AS slash AC, SS slash SC, and then CC. If I'm to arrange it on the order of strength, I want to get that now. Because you see, when you talk of, as I said, my audience are the sickle cell warriors. So when you're talking of sickle cell, SS and SC, they are both sickle cells. Just that they are different breeds of sickle cell. Just like you say, you have cows, or we have red bororo, we have Sokoto Gudali, just like you talk about dogs, we have Boabu, German Shepherd, Rot, So we have SS and SC. They are both different breeds of sickle cell altogether. Now, which one? There has been a lot of opinion saying, that SC tends to be stronger than SS. Yes, in the course of this video, you will learn more. Okay, because ideally, some breeds, even using the breeds of animals that I mentioned just now, some breeds seems stronger than other breeds. Not okay. For instance, by the time you look at cow, likes of Sokoto Budali seems can move around anyway, compared to the red bururu and like the and other breeds of cows. Sokoto Gudali, especially in Nigeria, Sokoto Gudali can roam anywhere, so they find it easy, to adapt irrespective of the environment, be it in the Sahel Savannah, in the Guinea Savannah, in the Sudan Savannah. Okay, all right, but that's just a comparison actually. But when you bring it to likes of the genotype thing, also some of those things to also applies altogether. Different breeds they have different ways things affect them. So truly speaking, yes, SC sometimes tend to be stronger. SS tends to be chronic more than SS. SS tends to be chronic, sorry. SS tends to be chronic more than SC. Yes, SS tends to be chronic more than SC. SC tends to be stronger than SS. But either one is stronger and one is not stronger. The fact is that, not just the fact alone, but the truth is that, please don't bring children into things. If you are AA, you are good to go. If you are AA, in fact, this is what I do say. If you are AA and you are sure you are AA, okay, you didn't dream, you didn't say I had dream that my genotype is AA. You didn't say, you didn't assume. Assumption is the lowest level of intelligence. Just because I'm strong, I'm fit, I do this, I'm into boxing, I lift, I do weightlifting. You don't just say because of that, you just assume. I also do weightlifting. Or at a point in time, I don't let me say weightlifting like that. But at a point in time I do lift weights. At a point in time I gym a lot. Yes. But in one of my videos that I said, I think it wasn't my first video when I was talking about I started having crisis. And even when I got to know my genotype, I also be telling you a lot of things. Okay. Alright. So by the time you look at those things, you don't just assume. Do your tests. So you are assured you've gone to the lab, you've done your test, and you're sure you are AA. Now, if you are this is what I do say. When you show you are AA, don't you don't even need to think about that of the other person. Let the other person just do his or her own genotype test for doing, you know. But then you are so sure. But in a situation whereby you are not sure, please do your tests. And if you ever find out that you are AS, you are AS. And let me tell you, AS and AS can marry each other. In fact, AS and AC can marry each other. AS and AC, combination of AS and AC gives birth to things like SC. Combination of AC and AC is what can give birth to CC. Combination of AS and AS can give birth to SS. Are we together now? Now, I won't say you shouldn't marry each other. Of course, you can marry each other, but you must be prepared for some things like 2, 3, or 4 things. You must have money very well. Money, like real money. Because you see this genotype thing, this sickle cell thing, it makes living expensive. Anybody who is a sickle cell warrior, it makes living expensive for them. You must be ready to go through the bone marrow transplant. You get money well, like you guys get money well. Then you must be ready to go through the bone marrow transplant. If you're ready to go through the bone marrow transplant and you have a lot of money to spend, why not? And then you must be psychologically prepared. You must be mentally prepared for whatever is going to come your way. If you can survive these 3 things, but then ideally, can you really go through them, or do you really want to go through them? Because by the time you look at the stress involved, by the time you look at the demands involved in caring, in taking care of anybody who is a sickle cell warrior alone, you don't want to go into it. You don't want to jump into it. Another thing I have to make you understand is that when they talk about the AS thing, ASAC thing, about this crossing, AAAS, ASSS, okay, for instance, let's use AS and AS as an example. If AS is marrying AS, the belief is that, or by the virtue of the crossing, the first child will be AA. The second child will be AS, right? Then the third child will be AS, and then the fourth child will now be SS. Listen, it doesn't work that way.